Hi there. It's time to do a quick update on the project. So as the second part of the project is due, I've talked to lots of different folks who've come in just to make sure that they're on the right page. And I thought I would just put together this little video to help you. So at this point, you had come up with an idea. You did a little research. And the research could have been about the topic. The research could have been about how you would do, what kind of technologies you could use to do your app. It could have been something about what are the most effective colors. I mean, this is a very broad project. The whole idea behind this project, I will reiterate, is that you have to think about how data gets into a system. How do you get a user to interact with the system? And then how does the system interact back with the user? That's the whole intent of this project. And getting feedback as to how effective the methods you used work. So so you came up with an idea. So this phase is to really look at a detailed design of your idea. So for example, if you were going to do your idea was to do an app, and the app was to evaluate different restaurants in a city and be able to see what kind of foods are most suitable for the ones that you like, for example. You first have to identify, how does the user log on? Where is this going to be created? What does the screen look like? What is the information that the user will then put into the system? How will they put it into the system? What are the colors of the screen going to look like? What is the data that's going to go in it? How will data be retrieved then to go to the next step? So if users put data into a system and then they probably want to do something, what is the next step? What is the task sequence of activities a user would have? What type of users would this be? Would this be any user? Would this just be just children, for example? Would this just be travelers? So looking at the types of users, the types of data, the way information gets in, the way information is projected back, the navigation of your application. You might have a main menu, it might go to different screens, how the screens interact with each other. All of those should be in this detailed design document. I am expecting to have pictures of all of the screens, the data that you're going to take in, the gestures that are going to be used, the human-computer interactions you're going to use, the different users that you feel that will be used, the different technologies that will be employed. And I want some explanation as to how that will work and how that data will be archived and how it will be then sent back. I'm expecting this to be something that if it was so great, we could give it to a coder and they would be able to code it. So I hope that helps. So I'm looking at menus. So if you think about all the different things, will you have a social media piece in it? Will you have some kind of collaboration piece in it? Will it be asynchronous? Can you ever synchronously hook up with somebody? Maybe that synchronous communication is putting up call and being able to call right from your app, providing that synchronous communication. Think about all of the chapters that we've gone through and what are the topics. I'll help put together a list, but you need to be thinking about them and how your app is going to respond to those areas. So I hope this helps, not necessarily an app, however your project, because we have so many different projects. And it's not a cookie cutter type of project. Somebody else might be doing something on evaluating how a computer system is able to determine how far a golf swing will send the ball. That's a whole different type of project with a whole different list of things that will be looked at. Each project, however, at the end, after you've done your design, will be given to a fellow student to evaluate and provide feedback. In addition, you will do what I call a usability study with a couple of your friends. You'll put together a survey and you'll get their thoughts as to how effective the design was, the concept was, etc. So the third piece is going to have that survey that we learned. So we'll worry about that later. Right now, let's get the design done. I hope this helps, and I'm really looking forward to seeing these projects. Bye-bye.